Get moving. So welcome, everybody. Thanks for being here. Thanks for kind of rolling with the changes and transitions with everything this semester and right now and being flexible. I'm just gonna pull up attendance real quick. So Hannah's not here, Trevor's here, Ben, Ray, Lauren, Denzel, Dylan. You're great. Walker, Jaylene. Oh my gosh, Ray, I'm sorry. Are you at school?
I am.
Are you at the yoga room? Are you in class?
Yep.
I'm so sorry. I was afraid of that. Do you live on campus or did you have to drive there?
I live on campus.
Okay.
I was already down here and I wouldn't go back to my room before 11:30.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ryan, Jared. Okay. So everybody's here. Welcome. So today we're gonna do kind of a gentle stretch class. Oh, Ray, you're all by yourself. All right. So let's come onto the mat and let's begin lying down. So come on down. Hold your space. And keep your camera on if you can, if you feel comfortable with that. If not, I guess it's all right, but I'd rather be able to see you. And kind of set up whatever you're watching this on in a way so you can like showing your body. Good. And then just begin by lying down on your back. Come down. Just let your legs go long. Let your arms come out by your side, palms up. Now, if this does not feel comfortable for you, you can always bend your knees and place your feet down on the mat. Good. So this is called active rest. That might feel better for someone if they have like a tweaky back. Good. So take this time to really arrive, land here. Onto the mat and into the space. Let your eyes close. And start to really feel into your body. Just noticing. So start to take some really deep breaths in through your nose. And then out through your nose. Or if you're by yourself, take a full breath in through your nose. And let a big sigh out of your mouth. Deep breath in. And a big sigh. One more breath in. Exhale. Now just allow your body to really land. Get still. And just start to scan your attention over your body. So maybe noticing if there's a place that feels tight or open. It's almost like a wave of relaxation from the top of the head down your torso. Start to scan your body. And notice what's there. Kind of labeling with non-judgment. Just noticing maybe there's a heavy tiredness. If there's a place in your body that might feel injured, just kind of turning your focus there, breathing in. And letting go. Inhale and exhale. Now send your breath down into your low body, so kind of the waist and below. In. Exhale, soften the legs, the feet, the pelvis. Breathing in. Release and let go. And then bring your attention into the torso, feeling your belly, your chest, the back touching the mat. And just paying attention to how the torso feels and starting to let the shoulders, the back, the front body relax. Inhale and exhale. Now relax your arms, the shoulders, the forearms, the wrists, the hands. Move up into the chest, feel your collarbones soften. And then feel the neck and the throat relax. And all the way up into the head, relaxing all the muscles of the face. Notice if right now you are feeling distracted. There's something around you that might be calling your attention. And then see if you can really carve out this time to focus, to soften, and to relax. So giving yourself this important time, kind of rest, relaxation, breathing in, letting go. Now just really paying attention to the breath. So take a full breath in to your low belly, breathing in through your nose. Inhale, inhale, inhale. And then exhale out through the mouth. Exhale, 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 a complete exhale. Breathe in and let go. And now place your hands on your belly and then breathe into your hands. Inhale, a deep belly breath. And then exhale, release. Draw back in. Inhale. Exhale. Full breath in. Big exhale. Then move your hands up to your side ribs and feel your ribs expand out. Breathe in. Exhale. Ribs expand to the side. Inhale. Exhale. And then bring your hands to your chest. Maybe place your hands underneath your collarbones. Breathe into your chest. Inhale. Exhale. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Let your arms come down by your side. Let your arms relax. And notice what a full deep breath feels like in your body. Inhale completely. And exhale. You can imagine the diaphragm in your torso, so that place, the organ that's most responsible for your breathing and respiration. Inhaling and exhaling. The diaphragm open and expand, draw down and contract. You can imagine your two lungs on either side of your body. Inhale to the bottom lobe of the lung, the middle and then upper lobe, and then exhale from the top, middle, down to the bottom. Deep breath in. Complete breath out. Breathe in. Let go. So the goal for your breathing is just to let the breath be really deep so that you can start to feel more relaxed. So your breath is like this incredible tool you have to tap into, to breathe deeply, and let yourself feel more relaxed. So connecting to deep breath can help your nervous system settle. Releasing stress and tension, feeling a little more open, free, balanced. Now here, I invite you to set a personal intention for your practice today. Choosing a word to focus on or a phrase. You can choose a word like strength, balance, peace. So your intention, the sankalpa, is like a goal or a focus, what you want to focus on today. It can be a physical goal, like more flexibility, or an emotional goal like presence or more self-love, self-acceptance. And then when you're ready, you can wiggle your fingers to your toes. And then bend your knees and plant your feet down on the mat. Good. Walk your feet toward the edges of the mat. You can stretch your arms out to a T. And from here, just let your knees sway gently side to side. So moving nice and slowly here. Good. Back and forth. And then come to center. Bring your feet right underneath your knees. Good. And then bend your knees into your chest and give yourself a squeeze. You can rock a little here side to side. Pull your knees in and then release. So think about just being really gentle with yourself. And then let your knees go down to the right. Open your arms out to a T and gaze to the left for a spinal twist, a gentle twist here. Maybe allowing your shoulders to drop down. Maybe feel a stretch in the front of your chest and your shoulders. And then slowly come back to center. Knees draw in, rock side to side. And then gently drop your knees over to the left. Reach your arms open and gaze to the right, twist. Feel that twist in your low, middle, upper back. Breathe. Just noticing kind of what's showing up for you today, how you feel, your energy, your attention. And then come back to center. Hug your knees into your chest, rock side to side. And then grab behind your thighs, gently start to rock up and down along your spine a little, up and down. And then rock up into a seated position. So coming to sit up, crossing at your shins, maybe move a little side to side here. And if you're really tight and if you have something nearby, you could grab a blanket or a bolster to prop your hips up underneath you. I'm just gonna check, make sure this is recording. Yes, it is. Phew. Okay, so find a seated position. You come across the shins or the ankles and have your hands on your knees. Good.
I got Jalen in here with me.
Oh, good. Hi, Jalen.
Hey.
Thank you. Well done. I'm proud of you guys holding it down in the studio. All right. So gently circle your shoulders up, back, and around. Up, back, and around. And then one more time. Up, back, and around. Good. Now take a deep breath in and squeeze your shoulders up towards your ears. And then exhale, drop your shoulders down. Inhale, shoulders squeeze up. Exhale, shoulders drop down. And then one more inhale, shoulders squeeze. And release. Give your shoulders a little shake, shake, shake. Shimmy, shimmy, shimmy. So now we're going to do a little bit of a neck release. So let your chin drop down to your chest. Bring your hands behind your head and kind of pull your chin into your chest, your head down, but press your head into your hands. Good, and then slowly lift up, lower your hands, and then open the front of your throat, tilt your chin up. Maybe let your head drop back. Good, and then come back to center. Again, let your chin come to your chest, maybe hand behind your head, and you can press your head up into your hands down into your head. Good, lift up, and then slowly lift your chin, touching the front of the throat, maybe head drops back. And then come back to center, pause. Good, let your right ear come towards your right shoulder. Feel stretch to the outside, that left neck. Good, and then maybe even walk your left hand to the side. Good, breathe into whatever you're feeling. Good, and then lift back up, pause at the top. And then left ear comes down. Reach your right arm over to the right. Fingertips down, stretch to your side, breathe. And then slowly come back up. Hands on your knees, breath in, breath out. And then again, right ear towards your right shoulder. Walk your left hand over to the left. And feel a stretch through your side. And you could also float your left arm up or walk it to the side, kind of back behind you to deepen that stretch. Just gonna notice a lot of us really hold tension and stress in the neck, so feeling here. Good, slowly lower your hand back down, lift your head, and then one more time, left ear towards your left shoulder. Feel a stretch to the right side of the neck, maybe that right arm walks to the side. You can go palm up, palm down, maybe walk it back. Good, and then lower your hand, lift your head back up, pause. And then from here, look over your left shoulder. So just twist your neck, look over your shoulder, pause. And then slowly bring it center and look over your left shoulder, twist your neck. Good, slowly come back to center. One more time, look to the right, twist. Come to center, and then look to the left, twist. Good, slowly come back to center. Let your chin drop into your chest, and then roll your head over towards your right shoulder. Drop your chin to your chest and roll your head over to the left shoulder. And then just do that a couple times, little half pendulum swings. Check in with your posture, see if you can keep your spine nice and tall, side to side. And if you want, you can circle your head all the way around. A little roll for your neck. And then switch directions, go the other way. Good, and come to bring your head back up to center. Head right over your shoulders. Breathe here. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Now stretch your legs out in front of you. And give your legs a little shake, shake, shake. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. You can kind of bob your legs up and down. You kind of put your hands on your legs and give them a little shake, shake, shake. Kind of like moving energy. Good. And then come back up to seated. And remember, if cross-legged is not comfortable for you, you can always sit with your legs stretched straight out. Go ahead and reach your arms down by your sides. And then inhale, stretch your arms out to the sides and up. And then exhale, float your arms out to the sides and down, connecting the breath and the movement. Inhale. And exhale. One more time. Inhale, arms stretch out. Exhale, arms float down. Now walk your right hand over to the side. Stretch your left arm up and over. Little side bend. You're going to pull your top shoulder back. Maybe roll your top wrist around a little bit. You kind of look down, look up. Good. And then rise back up and twist to the right. Inhale, get nice and tall. Lengthen your spine. Exhale, easy twist. Again, breathe in. Exhale. And then spin around to face forward. Turn towards your right leg and gently fold over your right knee. So kind of twisting off to the side. And here, notice if you feel a stretch on the low back on the left side. So if you're at home, I have these like yoga blocks. Maybe there's something nearby that you could prop yourself up on so you don't have to come so far forward. Breathe. Good, now stretch your arms forward more and walk your hands through to the middle and fold down forward. Rounding your back, maybe chin to your chest, settle. And then slowly walk your hands in, lift your chest up, lengthen your spine, circle your shoulders, up, back, and around, up, back, and around. And then one more time, give your shoulders a little shake. And then place your bottom down, place your feet down, and then hands behind your back, sway your knees gently side to side. Good, and then recross, bringing your opposite shin in front. Try to remember which one was in front and then bring your other one there. Good, arms down by your sides, breathe in. Exhale. Now walk your left hand over to the side, stretch your right arm up and over. Good, so side bend, really feel that stretch through your side, through your waist. Maybe you roll the top wrist a little bit. Good, slowly make your way back up and then twist to the left. Good, breathe in, get tall, breathe out, gently twist. One more breath. Good, now turn towards the left knee, come back to center and fold down to the side over towards your left. And then walk your way to center and fold down between your legs. Maybe you sway a little side to side, gentle rock might feel nice. And then slowly walk your hands in, lift your chest up, circle your shoulders up, back and around, up, back and around. One more time. Good, now from here, swing your legs around behind you and make your way into a tabletop position on all fours. So to begin, it might feel good to stretch one leg back behind you, kind of tuck your toes, stretch your leg back, press back through your heel, maybe shift a little forward and back. And then other leg stretches back, tuck your toes, shift forward and back. And then come to a tabletop position. Good, tuck your toes and arch your spine, cow. Draw your shoulders down your back, gaze forward or up. Good, then point your toes and round your spine for cat, puff your shoulders toward the sky, chin to chest. Good, inhale, cow. Shrug your shoulders up, back and around, tuck your toes, gaze forward or up. And then point your toes, round your spine, cat. One more, inhale for cow. Exhale, arch and round for cat. Come back to neutral, and then walk yourself to the back of the mat or your space. Bring your big toes together, knees wide, hips to your heels, arms stretched forward, child's pose. And we're gonna hold this child's pose. So if you're at home, you could always lower onto a bolster, a pillow, have a blanket underneath your knees. Good, so whatever would make it feel most comfortable. Good, let your hips really rock back to your heels, forehead down, rest. At any time you want to come out, you can always come out. Otherwise, try to stay here, breathe here. Maybe you feel a lengthening along your spine. You feel a stretch in your low back. See if you can really breathe into the back side of the body here. Feeling your ribs expand out to the sides as you fill your lungs up. And empty them out. Full, complete breath in. Full, complete breath out. And then as you're ready, slowly lift yourself back up and come into a tabletop position again. And stretch one leg back, maybe the other, maybe move side to side. And then from here, we're going to come to lie down on the belly. So come all the way down to your mat, lie down. You can stack your forearms one on top of the other. Maybe your forehead rests. And then we'll prepare for a gentle back bend. So from here, press down into your elbows or your forearms for Sphinx pose. Hey, can you come here? Sorry about that tail. That's Lulu. Oh, good job. So elbows underneath your shoulders, forearms press. Pull your chest through Sphinx pose. So gentle back bend. So this class we're doing today is called Yin Yoga. It's a much slower practice than we usually do, and it can be more accessible, so easier for everyone. Yin Yoga is all about kind of long held postures, deep stretches. And the idea is that we're getting into the connective tissue. So the layer of fascia, if you ever have seen like a chicken, that like skin, a raw chicken, like outside, that's the layer that's around our whole body, underneath our skin. And it's really important to stretch for a lot of reasons. Some of them, you know, injury prevention, helping the body stay kind of lubricated and loose. So as we age, everything continues to work well. Flexibility, mobility. And by holding the postures for a period of time, it can also help us rest and relax. If at any time this feels like too much, you can lie down on your belly and soften, or if you have a block, maybe put your forehead on the block and rest it. You can come down and then come back up. Couple more breaths here. Really keep paying attention to the breath as it moves in your body. Notice the quality of your thoughts, what's going on in your mind. And then as you're ready, slowly lower all the way down to your belly. Stack your forearms one on top of the other. Let your forehead rest and shake your hips side to side. Full breath in. Big exhale. Now from here, gaze forward, press down to your hands, lift back up. And then sit back behind your feet. Swing your legs around in front of you to find a seated position again. And stretch your legs out, give them a little shake, 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 wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. And we're gonna do some hip stretching and forward folding. So bend your right knee and bring the sole of the foot inside the left leg. Good, get nice and tall. And then slowly start to fold over that left leg. Hands can come down, maybe forearms. You can find a block and rest your head on a block. And we'll gently fold down over that left leg and hold here for 2 minutes. So notice as you hold, if you feel a stretch along the low back on your right side, in your leg, in your hip. Yeah, so just paying attention, creating that kind of attitude like a witness. Just witnessing the thoughts, what's going on. Okay. Come here. Always remember that the most important thing is if at any time you don't feel supported or wanting to do something, you don't have to do something. So just kind of making space in your body to do what feels good. So if we're holding here and then it starts to feel maybe achy, you can walk your hands up and just pause at the top with a long spine, dropping that right knee open. So feel free to hold, go deeper. You can always kind of come out of it, skip, do something else. One more really deep breath here. And then slowly walk your hands in and lift your chest up, lengthen your spine, pause at the top. Inhale, exhale. Bend your knee into your chest, hug your right leg in, give it a squeeze. And then while your knee is bent, let's take a gentle twist to the right. So bring one hand behind your back, maybe the other arm wraps around your leg, lift tall, and then gently twist, gaze back. Go ahead and come to face forward and stretch your right leg straight. Give it a little shake, 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 wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. And then plant your feet down again, plant your hands down, bend your knees, lift your hips up, reverse table, and then lower back down. Stretch your right leg straight and bring the sole of the left foot inside that leg. Good. Janu Shirsasana, sit nice and tall. Good. And then when you're ready, come down. Fold over that right leg. Maybe elbows or forearms come down, nose towards your knee. Settle here and breathe. Soften the face, the back of the neck. Inhale and exhale. And then holding here and just showing up and noticing what's going on. How do your hips feel, your back? Notice if it feels easy to get still and hold a pose, or if you find yourself distracted, or is it challenging? And the beautiful part about our yoga practice is it can teach us all about ourselves, not just our physical body, but our emotional and mental states. Some people feel that the way we do one thing is the way we do everything. So if we can like go in deep, all out, and never give up until we accomplish a certain pose or goal, maybe that's our pattern. Or maybe we're too afraid to try or even go into it, and that's our pattern. So just noticing and witnessing without judgment. And then slowly walk yourself back in, lift your chest back up, lengthen your spine nice and tall. And then bend your left knee into your chest, plant your foot on the mat, draw it in. And then wrap your arm around that leg and twist to the left. And slowly come back to center, place your feet down, bend your knees. And just sway a little side to side. You can press into your hands and feet and lift up for a reverse table. Good. Come back down and then one more forward fold. Bring the soles of the feet together. Let the knees come apart for butterfly pose. So we might usually do this with the feet in close to the body. See if you can bring your legs kind of away from you. So your legs are making a shape like a butterfly. Almost like a diamond actually. Now from here, slowly start to fold forward. Hands can come onto your feet. Maybe your hands come underneath your calves, go palms up. And then allow yourself to rest. And we'll hold this one for 3 minutes. Come here. Come. Linda, come. Take your last deepest breath here. And then slowly roll your spine back up. Circle your shoulders up, back and around. Up, back and around. Maybe give your shoulders a little shake, shake, shake. And then bring your hands outside your knees. Draw your legs back in towards one another. And again, hands come down, feet come down, sway side to side. And just really notice how you feel, maybe more calm or relaxed, hopefully. And then option to keep kind of lifting here, or again, take a counter pose, hips lift, chest lifts. Good, lower down. Bring your legs around behind you to make your way into a tabletop position. Good, and I'll do a little more opening for the hips. From table, stretch your left leg back behind you. And then step it forward between your hands. This is where I wish we all had blocks. Because for you guys that are really tight, coming into this low lunge position, having blocks underneath your hands might really help support you. Good, otherwise everyone come into this low lunge and then gently shift your hips back, kind of straighten through your front leg. Good, then bend into your front knee and shift your hips forward. Slowly, gently shift your hips back and then shift your hips forward. Shift your hips back and then hold it here. And then fold over your front leg. I'm gonna do less because I have this weird thing going on with my back and my rib. But if you're really deep in the stretch, maybe you fold deeply. Maybe some of you want to straighten your front leg forward and your back leg back. I'm gonna do a full split. And just kind of breathe into wherever it might feel tense or tight or just really good in that leg and that stretch. Nice, and then slowly walk yourself forward, bend into your front knee, bring your hands inside your left leg. So you're coming to a low lunge. Maybe you scooch that back leg back. Good, and then hold it here. Maybe you come down onto your elbows or your forearms. You can move side to side. Circle, shift, and move about. We're just gonna hold stillness. So really listening and paying attention if you should go like deep into the pose, or I'm kind of doing a modified version, a little less intense. So just that ability to slow down and listen to the body can have really incredible benefits. Slowing down, noticing, so that when we maybe want to push our limits, we kind of find a balance. Maybe don't go so deep, so intense, so far. Let your inhale be a little bit longer now. And your exhale a little bit longer. Now from here, you're going to walk your left foot over to the right side of the mat for pigeon pose. So you can think about that left shin kind of being parallel to the top of the mat, or kind of bringing your heel in towards the front of your opposite hip. Lift up, kind of scooch your right toes back, walk your hands in, lift. Good, and then lower down. Into elbows, forearms, maybe all the way down. If you're at home and maybe have a pillow or a blanket nearby, you can prop yourself up on something as you settle into pigeon pose. Eka, Pada, Raja, Kapotasana. So really let yourself get calm, settled, breathe. And again, we'll hold. So holding, letting go, releasing stress and tension as we stay here. Allowing your head and neck to relax, shoulders to soften down. Good. Good. Breathing in, breathing out. Really listening and noticing, paying attention. So our yoga practice is about growing in awareness. It's a collection of techniques that can help us feel more calm, see reality with more accuracy, foster healthier relationships, and work towards realizing our highest potential. Yoga is the union of body, mind, and spirit. One more deep breath here. And now slowly walk yourself back in, lift yourself up, lift your chest. Good, and then roll to the outside edge of your left hip and then spin to your side for deer pose. So you're gonna bring your right foot behind your right kind of butt, left foot in front of you. Kind of spinning towards the outside. So you'll have one foot kind of behind you and one leg in front of you. And just arrange yourself here and notice how the legs feel with that right leg in internal rotation and the left leg in external rotation. So just kind of pay attention. Some people, it's really hard to just sit up here, so you can stay sitting up, or from here, again, fold forward. Maybe lower down over your legs at center, where you can kind of play with walking your hands over to the right, over to the left. One yoga teacher of mine named Kobe always says that yoga is seeing life clearly beyond the fears, fantasies, and distortions. Yoga doesn't exist in a vacuum. So yoga is not just the hour or two of poses of stretching and strengthening we do every week. Yoga is how we talk to ourselves, how we are in relationships, how we're showing up in our community. And then slowly rise back up to seated, come to sit tall, and then swing your right leg around in front of you. Bring your hands behind your back, palms down, place your feet down, bend your knees, and just gently move your hips or move your knees from side to side. Maybe lift one hip and then the other, just sweep, little sway. Good, and then come around into a tabletop position once again, all fours. Spread your fingers, root into your hands, knees under hips. And then option for a cat-cow, arch your spine, tuck your toes, gaze forward or up. Good, point your toes and round your spine, chin in. If you want, you can tuck your toes and lift your hips up and back for down dog. Good. And then as you're ready, stretch your right leg back behind you. And then step it forward between your hands. Stretch your left leg back, hands walk in. Maybe your hands walk back. So preparing for the second side, and maybe here in between sides, you're just going to notice the difference. And then as you're ready, straighten your front leg and rock your hips back. Shift back. Think kind of right heel towards your left knee, chest over your thigh. You can turn your toes out, point your toes in. A nice deep stretch here in that kind of half split. And again, maybe you walk your hands up and back, maybe making it not so intense, whatever feels right for your unique body. feel your body and maybe notice how muscles tend to move with the stretch, paying attention. And then when you're ready, shift yourself forward once again, bend into your right knee, and then walk your right foot over to the right. Bring your hands down inside that leg. Maybe come down to your elbows or forearms for a low lunge. And here maybe you feel a stretch in the outside of that or the front of the left hip. Noticing the other side. Noticing, feeling, breathing into the tight places. Thinking about kind of showing up for yourself, being a witness here, breathing, noticing. Take your last few breaths here on this side. And then when you're ready, walk your foot over to the other side of the mat for a pigeon pose. So you want to think kind of right knee behind your right wrist, right foot to the side. You're going to bring your right foot in close towards you. Tuck your left toes, scoot your back leg back. Walk your hands in, lift your chest up, and then come down. Elbows or forearms, maybe let your head drop. We'll be here for 3 minutes now. If this doesn't feel good, I didn't say this on the other side, but you can do pigeon on your back, a little gentler for your knees and joints, crossing your right ankle over your left knee like that. So that's another variation of pigeon you can take if you want. Notice and feel, breathe here. Really learning and understanding the body, its system, how it works. Last few breaths here on this side. And as you're ready, slowly walk your hands in and lift your chest up, lengthen your spine. We'll have you to your right hip and then spin kind of towards the left side of the mat for deer pose. So right foot will be in front of your pubic bone, left foot behind your heel. You're kind of turning towards the side. And then here, you can kind of gently fold down over the middle of your legs, turn to the right and left. Did I mess up the sides? Did I say do the same side twice? Or did we switch sides? You can say like, no, you didn't mess up, or like, yes, you did.
I started on the right side first.
Okay, so you did the left side second?
Yeah, I'm doing the left side now.
Okay, good. How about everyone else? Did I say the left side and now we did the right? Okay, we're good. We're good. I'm just overthinking it. Okay, so come down into deer pose. So elbows, forearms come down, maybe move side to side. And hopefully if you did the same side twice, you'll notice it in your body and then we can correct that. Now as you're ready, walk your hands in, lift your chest up, lift tall through your spine. And then spin your legs around in front of you. One last time, give your legs a shake, 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 and a wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Maybe you do one last counter pose, press into your hands and your feet, lift, and then slowly lower. Find a cross-legged position, comfortable cross-legged pose. You could sit up on something if you have something nearby, especially if you're tight, that might help a lot. You could also sit in hero pose, Virasana, so sitting on your heels, knees together, or knees together, heels apart, sitting back on a bolster or pillow or something like that. So just get comfortable, and we're going to do a little more breathing before we come to lie down on the back. So this breath is called breath of fire. The breath in through your nose and out through your nose. It's supposed to create energy and kind of release stress and tension. So it's like this. So you're pumping actively breath out through your nose. You can place your hands on your belly and it's like this. So Ray and Jalen, you guys don't do this because you are together. So like in COVID times, we don't want to be doing this breath because it's like out of the nose and we just kind of want to not let any like germs or anything fly around. But if you're by yourself at home, you can do this. You guys in the classroom, just breathe deeply in and out of your nose, kind of practicing that 3-part breath we did at the beginning of class. Everyone else, take a full breath in. Big exhale. And then inhale halfway, and then begin. So keep going, breath of fire, pumping your belly, exhale, exhale. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale all your air out. Inhale a deep breath. And then hold. Hold the breath in. And then exhale all your air out. And then hold it. I'm going to do one more round, a breath of higher. So inhale a deep breath. Exhale, let it go. Inhale halfway. And then begin. Exhale, exhale. Pumping your belly, keep going. Sharp exhales out of the nose. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale. Inhale halfway. Hold the breath. And then exhale. Let it go. Breathe in and exhale. And now here with a long, tall spine, breathe in and out deeply. And see if you can sit tall, sit well, relax your body. Bring your attention to the base of the spine and then inhale up from the bottom all the way to the top. And then exhale from the top of the head down to the base of your spine. Inhale from the bottom of the spine all the way up to the top of the head. And then exhale from the crown of the head all the way down to the base of the spine. So do that a couple more times, matching that kind of journey with your breath, with your attention. Sitting tall, inhale and exhale. Now see if you can get quiet and still into a place of meditation, of relaxation, of rest. So just noticing, witnessing, being here and breathing here. Meditation, concentration, just noticing your breath, noticing the body. Now from here, come to lie down on your back. Lie down. And we'll prepare for final Shavasana, relaxation pose. Bend your knees into your chest. Give yourself a hug, rock side to side. And then drop your knees down to the right. Open your arms out to a T and gaze to the left, twist. Think about there being space and length between each vertebrae, wringing out your spine. And then come to center, knees draw in, maybe rock side to side. And then drop your knees over to the left. Open your arms out to a T, gaze to the right, twist. And then slowly come back to center. Good. Bend your knees, place your feet down, and then lift your hips up for a bridge pose. You can kind of shimmy your shoulders underneath you. Maybe slide your palms together, arms under. Good. And kind of squeeze through your glutes, through the back body, engage your back a little bit. Slowly roll your spine back down. Press your low back down. Walk your feet toward the edges of the mat. Draw your knees in towards one another. Internal rotation. And then walk your feet back underneath you. Bend your knees. Reach up to grab your feet. The toes of the outsides of the feet. Happy baby pose. Rock side to side. And straighten one leg and then the other. And then stretch your legs up, arms up, and give everything a nice shake, 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 shake. Shake up your hands, your feet, let everything get kind of wiggly and jiggly. Shake, shake, shake. Think about shaking off stress and tension. Shake, shake, shake. Flick it. Shake, shake. Move a little harder. Keep shaking. Shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it, shake. Keep shaking, 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 shaking. Maybe you flubber your lips a little. Go. Shake, 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 shake. And then still you're shaking and come down onto your mat. Shavasana. Let your legs go long. Let your arms come down by your sides, palms facing up. If you have a blanket nearby, maybe grab a blanket and put it on top of you. Or a piece of clothing, you can kind of cover your eyes. That might feel nice. If you have a pillow, maybe bring a pillow underneath your knees. So set yourself up in like a cozy cocoon. Nice. Of relaxation here. And then kind of make yourself as comfortable as possible. Move side to side, whatever you need to do. And then as you're ready, let yourself completely get still and relaxed. Yeah, maybe turn the lights off. And just know that there's nothing left to do, nowhere to go, nothing to do. Just allow yourself this time to get still and quiet. Breathe in. And then exhale, release and let go. Maybe you do a long exhale. Think about releasing stress and tension. Inhale. Big sigh. Exhale. And then one more deep breath in. Complete breath out. Shavasana. Start to really pay attention and notice the quality of your body, how you feel. Breathe in and let go. So we're going to do a guided meditation. And we're going to use the colors of the chakras, so the energy centers in the body. So start at the crown of the head, the top of the head, and imagine there's a beautiful kind of bright white or gold light at the top of your head. And then allow that light to kind of relax and restore the whole body. And then pull down from that swirling mass of white light the color red. A deep red, and move that attention down into the core of your pelvis. Kind of a crimson red. And bring that red down into your legs, so the lower half of your body, into your pelvis, into your legs, relaxing. This feeling almost a heavy frequency of safety and security. And then from that red down your hips, move your attention back to that place above your head, that swirling white light. And then pull down the color orange into your belly, your sacrum. So a beautiful orange, like the color of a sunset. Bring that orange into the kind of pubis bone and navel, the sacrum, the place of creativity. Let that orange kind of swirl and move in your belly. And then feel that swirling, beautiful orange move back up to the place above the crown of the head, that white kind of swirling light. And then pull down right into the middle of the belly, a beautiful bright yellow. Think like a sunburst yellow, like so beautiful and bright you can't look directly at it. Bright yellow right into kind of the solar plexus, so right kind of underneath the ribs, the middle of the body, a bright, warm sunlight, that place of empowerment, of embodiment, a healthy, balanced ego, bright yellow around the belly. And then back up again to the crown of the head, a swirling white light. And then pull down a bright spring green, Kelly green, a bright green to sit in the heart. And then expand out across your chest. So the unstruck or the untouched place, let that bright, bright green color move around the chest, the heart, to relax and soften any places that are heavy or tight. And then let that green kind of expand into the chest, into the collarbones, up into the throat, through the shoulders. And then from that green, pull back up again to the crown of the head, a swirling white light. And then pull a blue color right down into your throat. The fifth chakra, a bright blue. Feel that kind of dance inside the throat, the mouth, the teeth, the tongue, the communication center, the speech hallmark of our humanity. Relaxing the mouth, the jaw, the face. That bright, beautiful blue. And then from the mouth, go back up to the crown of the head, that white swirling color. Pull down from that blue, a bright indigo purple to the forehead, the Ajna chakra. So right between the eyebrows and up a little, the third eye, that place of intuition, of knowledge, of deep knowing, spinning a frequency so fast that you kind of can't see it, like petals. And then again from that indigo, move back up to the crown of the head, above your head, that swirling white light, and then pull that white light down the top of your head. The seventh chakra, at the crown of the head, the place when you were a baby, you had a soft spot, relaxing the whole top of the head. And now move your attention down, crown of the head, the third eye, purple, the throat, a beautiful blue, the heart, a bright green, the navel, a beautiful yellow. And feel down into your belly, a bright orange. Then down to your hips and your pubis bone, a bright red. And then take some time to kind of notice, feel all of those different colors. Is there one color today that's hard for you to linger at? And is there one place where you want to pay attention and kind of stay? Letting your whole body rest. Rest your attention. Breathe in Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And just find a little stillness here. Relax, release, let go. As you lie here, breathe in a little bit deeper. Really notice, pay attention to how you feel the effects of this time of rest, stillness. Breathe in, exhale. And then slowly start to wiggle through your fingers and your toes. Rotate your ankles and wrists, maybe turn your head side to side. And then stretch your arms up and your feet down. Lengthen your body from the top to the bottom. Reach. And then bend your knees into your chest. Give yourself a gentle squeeze. Draw in. Roll to one side and pause there. And then press up into a seated position, taking your time. If you're at home, you can stay lying down longer if you want, just resting. And then come to sit nice and tall. Place your hands in front of your heart, palms touching. Just take a moment here to close your practice. Feeling maybe a sense of gratitude, of peace. Breathe in. Exhale. Namaste. All right, great job today, everyone. So we're gonna just end there today, no lecture. Your midterm grades are due tomorrow, so most of you are doing great and you're coming to class and you're doing your mindfulness journals. If you, for some reason, have not sent your mindfulness journals into me yet, or if I didn't check them in class last week, be sure to do that, because that's the only kind of grade I have for you other than attendance. So just make sure you do that tomorrow before 5 when midterm grades are due. Ray, is Jalen still there? Okay, good. Just checking. Glad. Okay, great job, everybody. And I'll see you on